The names have been left out to protect the guilty. As I ride on my enemies, as I ride on my enemies. KAHLI, you a fool for this one. Let go. I hear the chitter, shut them down if I react to it. Loyalty the wrong thing that you lack, stupid. Thought you was playing around, but you a real goofy. All that extra hard acting, boy, that for the movies. The credibility was based off how we was rocking. I see your real stock market now start dropping. Lame, hang with lame. Fact though, claim you got fans, but where the f they at though? Check my resume, every 5 is certified. I ain't never had to exaggerate or tell a lie. Pull up anywhere, they be loving the kid. She a well-known bop and you loving the. I'ma sip on this Remy, but it tastes like tea. How you know what's going on? You ain't in these streets. I'ma sip on this Remy, but it tastes like tea. Word around town, boy, you want to be like me. Word around town, you wanna be like me. Just like me. Just like me. Word around town, you wanna be like me. Just like me. Just like me. Word around town, you wanna be like me. Give money, lit American dream. Word around town, you wanna be like me. Just like me. Just like me. Word around town, you wanna be like me, but your character's flawed, so it's unlikely. See, I'm driving, you walking, I'm action, you talking. Keep on flapping, I'ma pull out. Acting like a ain't ready for it. I'm the hottest thing going since a hoverboard. See these me, but they bands ain't right. Give me a bottle of Moe and a glass of ice. I've been counting my paper, yelling them haters. You can tell I'ma make it by these chances I'm taking. I'ma get it on my own 2 feet though. Keep hacking and 1 plus a free throw. Word around town, you wanna be like me. Just like me. Just like me. Word around town, you wanna be like me. Just like me. Just like me. Word around town, you wanna be like me. Give money, lit American dream. Word around town, you wanna be like me. Just like me. Just like me.
We all gotta see life through our own eyes. We all gotta see life. They say when it rains it pours. We all gotta see life through our own eyes. We all fall, gotta crawl before we walk right. Everybody got a story to tell, and everybody that you know going through something, even when they tell you nothing. We all trying to make it, we all want better, we all want better, we all want better, better. Ever since I was little, I had them big brains, imagining I had it all, always the finest things. I knew whatever I wanted, I was gonna go and get it, even as an adolescent. I knew I was different, individual, gifted unconditionally. I am me, I don't pretend I be so TIERRA. I'm just a soldier trying to make it, being all I could be. Salute to all of my queens that never give up when the struggle get real. Working 9 to 5, hustling up on the side, going back and forth to school, go live a better life. Eager with an appetite, yeah, how she got her mind right, focus. Salute to y'all, all we got is us. And God I trust, I be craving for a different lust. Silly in my younger days, over years I polished up. I'm committed, I'm trying to teach them how to level up. Show these haters you for the win and you not giving up. Long time coming.
Get the fuck off of me! Get off of me! Get off of me!
A change gon' come, a change come.
They say when it rains it pours. We all gotta see life through our own eyes. We all fall, gotta crawl before we walk right. Everybody got a story to tell, and everybody that you know going through some things, even when they tell you nothing. We all trying to make it, we all want better, we all want better, we all want better.
Never fit the picture, perfect stereotype. I remember when I wanted to fit in, I tried to change just so people like me. Tried to be popular, cause popularity, she needed clarity. Every rap insecurity, that's insecurity. You'd be surprised with what we plaguing the mind. Hurting quality, twisted up with so signy. No more limits for self, no more depending on nobody else to make or break me. It's my time, excuse me if I'm sounding cocky. Way too many people doubting me instead of taking the time just to hear me out. Maybe see what I'm about, catch my way when you see me finally coming up, just know I'm cool, man. I choose different, you know better, you do different, I'm a witness.
started with my own forgiveness. Now I'm relentless, taking over, got my full intentions. I'm ready, I'm coming for the city, then it's to the world. I'm unstoppable, guarantee you, you gon' hear about your girl. Truth.
They say when it rains it pours. We all gotta see life through our own eyes. We all fall, gotta crawl before we walk right. Everybody got a story to tell, and everybody that you know going through something, even when they tell you nothing. We all trying to make it, we all want better, we all want better, we all want better, better.
Champion sound.
Mr. Deeds, the open mic king. Megan, the boss lady.
What's good?
And you are tuned in to the Vibe on Air. Yes, it's the Vibe on Air. Streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope. You can also check us out on podcasts and on iTunes. Everywhere. We everywhere pretty much. And we here today. It's a nice, mild Thursday. It ain't crazy Thursday, but it's a good Thursday. Feel free to call and talk to us, of course. 216-526-1555. 216-526-1555. And today in the studio, our guest will be the one and only poet, author, educator. TIERRA KAHLI will be in the building. And of course, we also gonna have talented artist, hip-hop artist, MBM King gonna be in the building. Talk about his new mixtape. We gonna play some of his music as well. And you know, we got our normal shenanigans as usual. We got the ratchet news that I will be performing this some ratchet stuff in the news, some stupid stuff. As always, we like to talk about keep it light. I don't want to be too serious. And then you know, Megan, she got the mic check with the boss lady. So you know, we gonna drop some mic on you. I'm gonna pull you in just so you can be in the shot. Put the camera right there. You gotta look into the camera. You gotta look into the camera.
Sit in the
Yeah, look into the camera.
nonsense.
My phone is going crazy.
Yeah. Listen, it's usually me that has my DM going, but Deeds is on one right
Shout out
now.
to all my uptown people, man. Y'all getting on my nerves. Y'all gonna drain my battery out. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all much love. It's much love. But you know, we gonna play a lot of music today. We want you to send us your music, man, because we want to showcase you, man. We like to
support.
You know, we support. Also, too, just so you know, we gonna change up a little bit. Some of the music that we will play may have some language to it.
A little bit.
You know, we ain't gonna go all the way wild with it, but we may play some language. You know, because you know we want to, and we want to just support. So that's the whole idea. So be aware of that. You know, just so you know, if you just in case your kids out there and you know they watching and everything. But yo, what's going on with you, Megan?
Same old, you know. Excited about the show. We got the mic check coming up, and then we're going to try something new to get some phone callers in and see how good their verse knowledge is, or slang knowledge is, I should say.
We're going to try that in a little bit.
Yeah.
I do got to send a shout out to my man, Stephen Fowler. If you listen to Steve Fowler, he just, you know, not only is he a great singer, former American Idol finalist or a contestant, but also he cut my hair today, and you know, it's looking clean. I got the clean cut, you know.
Still got the little mohawk going.
Yeah. But you know, lately, all the every barber I've had for the last couple of years has been named Steve, except Milano. Milano cut my hair before too, but yeah, I've got 3 barbers named Steve. I know. That's just weird.
Odd.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But shout out to Stephen Fowler for the great job. And, you know, I don't appreciate the stuff you posted in the little group chat thing you put me in, man. We might have a problem. Might have to have a talk with you later on, man, and, you know, see you in these streets, you know, Shout out to Myron Gardner, Walt Barnes Jr. too. It wasn't funny, so screw y'all. What we gonna do right here is actually try to jump into some music real quick before we go into these segments. We got a lot of new music. I want to play. You know, we always play a song first, and then we play some videos. Shout out to my man D Customs for the music he sent out to me, man. D Customs in the building. I'm gonna play one of his tracks for him too. We gonna play some D Customs, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. That Cleveland-ish. That's what they call it, Cleveland-ish. And then we're gonna hop into a music video. I think I'm gonna play this Trap Boy Madigan, Nothing to Something as well. So this is the vibe on air, man. This is what we do. And make sure y'all keep tuning in. If you want to talk, we're gonna come back with this. We got Megan got this joke or this contest.
I got a joke.
I don't know. It seems like a joke, but it's a contest. But we go do that, and then and as always, we like to uplift and push people. And if they're doing something great, we would like to promote them.
Yes.
And then promoting others, promote me.
Absolutely.
If you or someone you love need to be freed, call Mr. Deeds. With immediate response, 24-hour bail bond service for misdemeanor or felony charges, Mr. Deeds is ready, serving all courts in all counties with affordable bail bond service.
Mr. Deeds is who you need to be free.
And I was born and raised in Cleveland. Hard times but still believing. Big dreams and made my achievements. I'm feeling my haters, so what they gon' do? I came from the bottom and then I pushed through. I stayed on my grind and my brodies did too. The life of a tiger, surviving the land. Together we stand, divided we fall. 5'6" from my view, standing tall. I seen it coming, so I gotta have it all. I came up and I'm never going back. I put a rack on that. See, I'm a hustler, from the 85th East Side Circle. And it's the reason why they call me D Custom, cause everything I touch, I custom. That's no question. Some may never understand me, but always try to ban me. I can't be brand so crazy. Blood like water, I'ma keep y'all thirsty. Thirsty? Thirsty. They must be thirsty. 2 and 6 is where I be. Land of the champs, that's what you see. 2 and 1 like King LB. James. 23. Cleveland, Cleveland, I'm on Cleveland. 216, Ohio, how I roll, Rensley Snow, Cleveland, I'm on Cleveland. 216, Ohio, how I roll. Now let's go. 216 and no wasting, we in it 'cause we born to win. I'm on Cleveland. 216 and no wasting, we in it 'cause we born to win. Degrees and below. No matter what, get to it, don't slip through it, stick to it. Through winter time, the summertime, it's time to grind on pomegranate. Gotta make it happen, there's no going back to poverty. No mistake by the lake, hold up, pump your brakes, always in a barricade. 216, don't play with that. Give respect, don't play with that. Disrespect, you'll get it back. Instead, let's get it back and let's fill a glass. Word to my city, I'm counting these pennies cause I'm from the gritty. Reppin' my city, Ohio was with me and that is a blessing. Uplifting my gifts and the kids and the digits. I'm paving the way, do not get in my way. I don't care about hate cause you haters are lame and my circle was brave. Winning mentality, not bothered by jealousy. I'm born for the legacy of greater the best of me. Success is the recipe, succeed with tenacity. Overcome the adversity, even though I try crushing me. No recite in the nursery, telephone without Siri. Chillin', gribble like Erie. See what's up with my homies and see what's up with the ladies. Making sure it's all great because we talk like the Navy. Loyalty over everything. Cleveland, Cleveland, I'm on Cleveland. 216, Ohio, how I roll, Rensley Snow, Cleveland, I'm on Cleveland. 216, Ohio, how I roll. Now let's go. 216 and no wasting, we in it 'cause we born to win. I'm on Cleveland. 216 and no wasting, we in it 'cause we born to win. I'm on my Cleveland.
Trap Boy Medican, and Beezy.
I was raised by them drug dealers, killers, shooters, hunters, chasing
They don't make them like us no
Plus I
more.
know some broke niggas that'll do a job just to get along from
Only
me.
a real come
Ever
out the
since a
jungle.
young nigga, mama always told me better get your own money. Now look at me now, I'm starting. You're someone from nothing to something.
I was raised by them drug dealers, killers, shooters, hunters, chasing long money. Plus I know some broke niggas that'll do a job just to get along from it. Ever since a young nigga, mama always told me better get your own money. Like look at me now, I'm starting. Yes, I went from nothing to something. I was raised by them drug dealers, killers, shooters, hustlers, chasing long money. Plus I know some broke niggas that'll do a job just to get along from it. Ever since a young nigga, mama always told me better get your own money. Like look at me now, I'm starting. Yes, I went from nothing to something. All the Molly, Perks, Lees, Henny, Zans, Dexter, damn, shit. Ever since a youngin', I was trapping like my damn name. Remember like yesterday, I had the loud and I had the yay. I was on sleeper from underway, and then the Dutch cases like every day. She don't know why, but I took the risk. I'm still on this mission to get us rich. No man that can challenge my swag is this. When mama first seen it, what is this? I was like this, that shit here, they got little man, baby, young Rico and Maine in the jail. But if I play my hand and stay out the way, I can slang it like 20 a gram. They say my trap is phenomenal. Let's hurry it by like a shop and go. Don't fuck with bro niggas, they plot the most. They claim that they real, but they lie the most. I was raised by them drug dealers, killers, shooters, hunters, chasing long money. Plus I know some broke niggas that'll do a job just to get along from it. Ever since a young nigga, mama always told me better get your own money. Like look at me now, I'm starting. Yes, I went from nothing to something. I was raised by them drug dealers, killers, shooters, hustlers, chasing long money. Plus I know some broke niggas that'll do a job just to get along from it. Ever since a young nigga, mama always told me better get your own money. Like look at me now, I'm starting. Yes, I went from nothing to something.
I found a way to get to the top. Almost started to pick up a pie and pick up some pie. Additional ride, not hearing the clock, hitting the block. Baby's dying, should be here in the cop. Want me show you I'm getting the Glock, y'all getting me hot. Listen, just watch, y'all tripping, just stop. Y'all missing your shots. Listen. Shots fired, apply for the job and not hide. Can't sleep on this dream. I got a team that got tired. Mixtapes coming soon, I'll come to you. $5, so for the right dollar, I turn into night crawler, yeah. Raised in the jungle, by lions and bears. Remaining humble, triple, falling, climbing some stairs.
I was raised by them drug dealers, killers, shooters, hustlers, chasing long money. Plus I know some broke niggas that'll do a job just to get along from it. Ever since a young nigga, mama always told me better get your own money. Like look at me now, I'm starting. Yes, I went from nothing to something. I was raised by them drug dealers, killers, shooters, hustlers, chasing long money. Plus I know some broke niggas that'll do a job just to get along from it. Ever since a young nigga, mama always told me better get your own money. Like look at me now, I'm starting. Yes, I went from nothing to something.
I was raised by them drug dealers, killers, shooters, hunters, chasing long money. Plus I know some broke niggas that'll do a job just to get along from it. Ever since a young nigga, mama always told me better get your own money. Like look at me now, I'm starting. Yes, I went from nothing to something.
Hey, Full, Trap Boy Medican, and Beezy, we got a motherfucking brain roll on here.
Yo, it's the Bob on air. Mr. D's Open Mic King. We got Megan the Boss Lady here in the building. Give us a call. Feel free to talk to us, 216-526-1455. Like I said, we stream live, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope. You can download episodes on iTunes via the podcast. Go to the website, www.thevibe.com. Make sure you subscribe. Subscribe is right here. If you ain't paying attention, subscribe. Right above my head right here. She pointing right there. I'm pointing up here. It's on the screen. Yeah, but yeah, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Don't make me shoot you. We got TIERRA KAHLI, she in the building. We gonna have MBM King and she in the building. Your mic ain't on yet. I ain't turn you on yet. Go go through our skits real quick. But, you know, just know that she in the building. Oh, that pretty girl in the building. That sounds like somebody's uncle when you say it like that. Y'all that pretty girl in the building.
Uncle Elroy.
Sound like somebody's uncle. Yeah, all that girl got all that pretty all up in here. Yeah, somebody with a hot fire, stove on or something. We about to jump into the segment right quick that the homie here, the boss lady Megan likes to do. So Megan, you ready?
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't even have nothing queued up for you. I forgot the name of the song too.
He is so tired.
I'm tired today, man. Look, it's because you know what happened was.
What had happened was.
What
Here
had
we go
happened.
with the excuses.
What happened was, sometimes a player mess up.
When people say that, it means that they full of what?
What?
Crap.
Me?
Budski.
Budski. I can't believe that.
Shout out to Bud Mac.
Shout out to Bud Mac. I didn't. He thought I said Budski. I said Budski. But it's all good. But we are about to hop into this segment real quick that we like to call the mic check.
If y'all can rap to this, that means you
with the boss lady.
Yeah, mic check 1 2 1 2.
Let's go.
So, you like playing with that? I can't lie, I'm a ball till I die. Got me Superman. I know this song. It's OJ the Juice Man.
Let's go.
So this is the mic check. So what we normally do with the mic check, this is a new segment that we have going on. Y'all need to send y'all music in so that way we can listen to it and tell you if you need a mic check or if it passes a mic check. So we either gonna drop the mic or we're gonna do a mic check on you. So I need some edited music sent over to the vibeonair@gmail.com so we can check it out.
We want to check it out.
Yeah, we want to check it out. We want to know what's going on.
We want to tell you if you are good or not.
If you need a mic check.
We want to embarrass you if you are terrible.
No, we're not gonna embarrass. Listen, I'm very blunt. I don't hold my tongue, so neither does Deeds. Don't let him fool you.
They know me.
I'm just playing. Okay, so
like they know me for real.
Right. So since we've pretty much been playing all the songs that have been sent in that are edited, so I appreciate all those artists from all over that have sent in stuff, all the way from Sacramento to Baltimore to Florida to Cleveland. Well, right now, since mic check is kind of slow, the only entertainment news I have right now is Cash Me Outside Girl is beefing with Lucky Charms. 6ix9ine. I don't know what the beef's about. I just got it.
I don't know who they are.
I
heard it say Cash Me Outside, but somebody named Lucky Charms.
Look, no, his name is 6ix9ine. The one I was
that's
about
a
last
dude?
week. Yeah, the one that I was telling you about last week that 50 Cent co-signed to.
50 Cent co-signed to a dude named Lucky Charms.
He's not Lucky. His name's 6ix9ine. Tekashi 6ix9ine. Anyways, we need to school Mr. Deeds on who this is. But okay, so here's the deal.
I'm confused.
Y'all, are you listening? Okay, it's 216-526-1555, okay? So right now I'm going to tell you something, and y'all got to tell me who said it.
It's a bit of a game.
Yes, it's a contest. Who said it, what they're talking about, and I will give you a full page in my magazine that has DJ Unk on the cover, as well as a blog of your choice, which is either Woo World, This is 50 or Desert Storm. So y'all ready? Whoever's listening? Okay. Drink so much, Captain Moat, all I need is a parrot. Y'all know who said that? If y'all know who said that, call in 216-526-1555. If y'all need a few minutes, I'm not going to repeat myself. Y'all heard what I said.
I think you should repeat it one more time, though. It's only right. Just repeat it one more time.
Ready?
Yeah.
Drink so much, Captain Moat, all I need is a parrot. I need to know who said it. All right? And what they was talking about. If y'all have the answer, call in, because a lot of these opportunities, they're not free, and I'm graciously handing out goodies.
Aww.
So
That's
to
nice.
speak. 216-526-1555. You don't have to be from Cleveland to answer this. I'll give you a hint. Most of my West Coast people probably know who it is. So Make sure you'll call in and tell me who said it. If you don't know, then I'm just gonna tell you at the end of the show before we depart.
Interesting.
Right. You know who said it? Well, you already know.
Yeah, you told me because I didn't know at first.
Yeah. Well, I'm older, so like I kicked it back a little bit.
All right.
So, but that's a mic check for the day.
That's the mic check for the day.
Mic check.
All right, that's the mic check for the day.
You better call in and tell me who said it.
They try to do it online.
They doing it on IG. Listen and follow directions. Y'all men.
No,
don't
call
listen.
in 216-526-1555.
216-526-1555. Call in.
Shout out to my people down in Cincinnati. Shout out to CJ Corleone. Shout out to Tasha Moore from Glenville. What's going on? Arlene Peterson. DJ Mike C's. What's going on? D Customs. I just played your track, man.
Yep.
It's pretty hot, man. It's pretty hot. But we about to hop off into something crazy because I gotta do my thing, man, and it's pretty ratchet. So let's do it.
Ratchet. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh.
We got a caller.
Uh-oh. You think that's an answer? Oh, who got the answer?
We're going to pause the ratchet news for a second because we got a caller. You tuned into the Vibe on Air. Who this is?
What up? It's True Soul Davis.
What's going on, True Soul?
Yeah, I was trying to answer the exhibit question.
Sing it to me.
Joint.
All
Sing
right.
it to me.
I was about to play your song too, but now I ain't because you called in. You're going to answer the question. No, I'm going to play it later. I'm going to play it. Go ahead. What's the answer?
Exhibit alcoholic. You drink so much Captain Mo out needs a parent.
Hey.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm going to put you on hold because I got another caller coming in. Hold on 1 second. You tuned in to the Vibe. Who this is?
This is Amo from D Custom, man. I just got notification, man. Much love to y'all and y'all radio station.
Thank you,
I
man.
Appreciate the love, man.
Thank you, man. No problem, man.
Yeah, I'm just getting hip to y'all. I'll be more in touch with y'all. Much love to everybody who love the songs, and much love to everybody who's supporting OnTheAir.com.
The vibeonair.com if you're going to say it. You got to say the whole thing like the pimp named Slickback.
That's a party foul.
You got to say the whole thing.
That's right. But this your boy Amo.
That's what Amo. Amo, make sure you go to the vibeonair.com and click the follow button, man.
Well, I definitely just followed y'all, man.
That's
and
what's up.
I'm about to go back on YouTube and continue watching y'all live, man. Do y'all thing, man.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you.
For sure. 100.
Shout out to James Lee who just hit me up on Facebook. What's going on, Square? I see you, bro. I see you. Let me get back our
we
caller.
We not squares. We polar bears.
You don't know what you're talking
Who said that? That was Mr. Fab, by the way.
All right, we bring it back on my man here.
True Soul.
True Soul.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm here.
All right. So did he win?
Yes, he did. He got a full page of Bossed Up magazine with DJ Unk on the cover. And then you can just DM me which blog you want. Either This Is 50 Desert Storm, 1017 Brick Squad, or Woo World.
So give it up to True Soul. He's a winner. Winner, chicken dinner.
I like chicken.
Hey.
I can't even get my applause going. There you go. People with the fake audience like you, man. They appreciate you, man. That's what's up.
I appreciate it. I love it.
Thank
All right,
you.
Megan gonna get in touch with you and get everything together. And
Yes.
congratulations, you get the stuff she said.
Right.
I appreciate it.
I can't keep up with everything, so
Thank you, love.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep. Now back to that was True Soul, by the way. I'm gonna be playing this song a little bit later too. He got some hot music.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jock Gordy too. Jock Gordy, that's a dope dude. But today in Ratchet News,
Dun, dun, dun.
it's some crazy stuff. I gotta maneuver my stuff real quick. Hold on, because
You know it's got to be bad when he has to look for it again. It's that
no, it's
memorable.
not. I'm calling myself being focused, and when you try to be focused, you do stuff. But I'm gonna start small and work my way up.
Oh Lord.
Because the last one is stupid.
Oh man.
I usually have graphic on the screen, but I ain't feel like doing it today because I needed a drink. I had a long day. Oh, the police force is looking for a makeup thief, and the tweets on the matter are hilarious. After a theft at a local branch of Boots, Mocklands, police in Scotland shared a description of the man they were seeking on Twitter. Theft Boots, which was 600 pounds of cosmetics. They're looking for a 40-year-old man who looks 20, glowing skin, long eyelashes, raised eyebrows, and pronounced lips. That's the tweet they put out. That's what the police put out on Twitter. Apparently, police are looking for a 40-year-old man who looks 20, glowing skin, long eyelashes, and this is according to the tweets. The Great British public have really got on board with helping the police find this dude. So if you do an identity parade, he'll be number 7 in the lineup. It's stupid. It's some British stuff. They talk about he sold moisturizers, wrinkle creams. He had a super dry backpack. It's just crazy. But they talking about the dude like they trying to find him a date. Like trying to find him to be a date.
On Twitter.
Wow. I didn't know the police
use Twitter
did
like
that on Twitter.
I thought they only caught.
But
like,
they describing him like he hot,
right.
and it's a man. He got pouty lips. It's stupid. It's just stupid. This is where again? Scotland? Yeah, they dumb. It's stupid over there. It just was crazy.
Where was it at again?
Scotland.
Oh, that's why.
It's in Scotland. The Europeans. Next story, because that one was kind of dry.
Yeah.
I need a drink.
Bit.
As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me moisten my lips up. Sonic customers.
I like Sonic.
Well, Sonic asked customers not to smoke pot in the drive-thru.
Why not?
A manager at a Sonic fast food eatery in Mississippi put up a sign in the drive-thru with a request for customers do not smoke marijuana while ordering. Customers at the Sonic drive-thru in Gulfport snapped photos that went viral online after the restaurant posted a sign about marijuana policy. The sign reads, "Attention, if you are smoking weed in the drive-thru, you will not be served. Please show some common courtesy and smoke and air out before pulling up to order. The store manager, Yasmin Freeman, said the sign was posted in March after a customer in the drive-thru blew marijuana smoke in the face of an employee who was a minor.
Oh, wow.
Freeman said the sign appears to have been effective as well as serving as a conversation topic to amuse patrons. I mean, let me ask you this, though. How often, who really goes to Sonic to eat?
I like Sonic.
I'm going to tell you who. Usually people that are high.
They got everything.
They do, but that's good. That's good
Exactly.
Munchies food.
And they open like late.
If you partake of the herb, you want a particular type of. You're gonna go to Sonic.
Right.
Now.
You can get tater tots on your chili fries. That's how you Sonic.
Yeah, but that was just funny. Just because I know I've driven through Sonic. I don't necessarily but never mind. Yeah, that was Sonic. But here's the really ratchet one.
Oh,
this
saving the best for last.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Oh, great.
I'm just wanting to run through them because they were funny to me. But this one is mom deployed taser on son.
Oh, wow.
To wake him up for church. The court docket says. A Phoenix mom was accused of giving her son a jolt with a taser to wake him up for Easter church service on Sunday, according to reports. Sharon Dobbins, 40-year-old, was arrested after she allegedly hit her 17-year-old son's leg with a contact taser. Dobbins reportedly told law enforcement she only sparked the taser and didn't actually use it on her son. An 18-year-old family member claimed to have witnessed the incident.
She looked crazy.
The woman's son told police that Dobbins did use the taser, but that he didn't want to testify against her. He did not complain about any of the pain, but had two bumps on his leg where the taser made contact, according to the reports. Dobbins was arrested Sunday on one count of child abuse. She reportedly was released from jail under conditions that she could not initiate any contact with the arresting officer or possess any weapons, including a taser. That's crazy. Hold on one second. We got somebody calling in.
Right.
You are tuned into the vibe. Who this is?
Yeah, I'm calling in for the prize, man.
You already too late. You missed it. Somebody won.
That's what's up. It's all gravy. Maybe next time.
No, yeah, definitely keep tuning in. We're going to come up with some more stuff, man. Definitely. We always doing something. Where you calling from? What's your name?
All good. I'm calling from California. This Big T Throw, man. You know what I'm saying? Just showing y'all some support.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Much love to you, bro. Yeah, keep calling in, man. We going to have to do another one. Something a little less easy.
I might do another one tonight.
A little less easy.
Oh, yes, for sure, man. Y'all keep up the good work, man. Y'all doing the best.
All right, that's what's up, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
One love.
Now,
I love my California people.
yeah, they be calling in. They show love. Now, to Miss Dobbins over in Arizona that tased her son to wake him up to go to church. You stupid.
Why would she do that? And then, of course, he didn't testify against her because she probably would have kicked him out.
It don't matter. She in jail. She went to jail.
Oh, yeah, true.
She went to jail.
She about to probably whoop on him when she get out.
She tased her. How do you tase your child to wake? I've been woke up a couple ways by my mama that I didn't like. I don't think she would tase me. I got hit with a belt to wake up one time. But that's because I ain't gonna tell that story either. But to Miss Dobbins, I give you the coveted, the most respected, the highest honor that I could give you.
Sit your dumb ass down.
That was stupid. That was stupid.
Stupid with a T.
With a T. Don't stupid have a T in it.
No. A stupid. You say it's stupid. It's a stupid. That was just stupid.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
But that's the ratchet news for the day. That's all I got. I could have did better. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We going to take a quick shout out to my man True Soul for winning the prize with the contest. That's the first time we did it, so we're gonna keep doing that. That's Megan thing. I'll let her do it. But we're gonna take a quick pause for the calls. We got my homie TIERRA KAHLI in the building right now. We're gonna chop it up with her, talk about all the stuff she do with the books and the poets and the stuff that she does there, and the stuff there. And then MBM King, he is here. Well, he's here. We'll be back in a minute. We're going to play some music from, let's see, who do I want to play? I'm going to play some Cat Daniel. I'm going to play a Cat Daniel song, then I'm going to play a Cat Daniel video. You tuned in to the vibe on there. Mr. D, Soper Mike King. Megan the Boss Lady. Megan the Boss Lady.
What's up, people? I'm Eric Nolan, and you're listening to Vibe on Air.
deserve a standing ovation. Boy, you're worth it. Round of applause. It's not my fault that you're perfect, and I want you just for me. I blame God for making you so beautiful, nicest thing I ever seen. Your daddy raised one hell of a man, and your mama taught you well. You protect, you provide, you proclaim how I like it. You're such a man. Round of applause. You deserve a standing ovation. Boy, you're worth it. Round of applause. You deserve a standing ovation. Standing ovation. Your ex-girl must be crazy to let you get away. I know you're worthy of waiting gold, so I won't make the same mistake. I'm gonna love you, I'm gonna trust you, ain't gonna put no one above you. I'll give you my all, 'cause you give your best to me.
Yo, we back on Mr. D's Open Mic King, Megan the Boss Lady, and you are tuned back into the Vibe on Air.
Did you not turn my mic on?
Your mic is on.
Okay, just make it
sure. 216-255. I'm giving out my home. I'm giving out my regular number. 216-526-1555. Don't call my phone. Call the 526-1555, 216-526-1555. We in the studio right now. And, I did, Megan, she flustered a little bit because I said she had a big ass head.
Yeah, and then we got a co-signer over there. Like, I ain't going to say nothing. You laughing like it's funny.
You got like a jumbo size head.
Here you go.
I'm just saying, you're cute, that's a lot of cute to spread over one giant ass head.
That's because I got a big brain.
We in the studio right now. We have our guests here. We got some girl and some guy.
Ooh, no, he didn't.
Nah, he didn't.
It's just some people from Cleveland, and when they wanted to be on the radio, so I said okay.
See how you be doing people? It's not just me.
Nah, no.
What had happened was. Hey, wait till the camera go off. Wait till the
we gonna keep it on. When we get our chance to say who we are, y'all gonna know.
What had happened was.
No, but in the studio right now, we have my homie, TIERRA, KAHLI, and NBM King, ladies and gentlemen.
What up?
How y'all feeling?
What's going on?
The fake audience love y'all, by the way. The fake
Yeah,
audience.
that was a nice round of applause.
Yeah, that's how they do. Now I got to put the camera on. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so we got them. And, I'd like to thank y'all for coming, If if freshmen, if anybody wants any.
Thank y'all for having me.
Somebody smells really good.
Oh, man.
Who that is?
My favorite cologne.
Yeah. Some of that.
Yeah,
it's called Toki. Toki wear, man. You hear?
Toki, okay. So, we got y'all a bit. Now, TIERRA, how you doing,
What's up, man? I'm feeling all right. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. A long time no see.
Really? I just saw you last week.
I know.
Oh.
Busted.
I'll be around, I'll be around. So TIERRA, tell us about you, man. I can tell a lot of stuff about you, but I'd rather you tell us you. Tell us who you are.
I mean, in a nutshell, I'm a spoken word artist first and foremost. I speak. I'm an author. I'm an educator at heart. So all of those things combined, I love to express it on stage, express it in schools when I go in, speak to children. I've worked in a juvenile detention center with my gift. So that's my main thing. I speak. I get paid to talk and inspire and motivate people to get connected to what their purpose in life is. Because I believe I can change the world by showing you how you can. So that's who I am. That's what my purpose is.
That's fire. That was.
She knew what she was gonna say.
Her interview over.
Right.
So now I know you're a poet. I've seen you in action.
Mm-hmm.
And, I want to know the story from the beginning. Like, was that always your aspiration as a child? Did you want to just sit and write poetry, or did you have other aspirations? Tell us all about your journey.
You know what? Trauma is actually what connected me to writing. I went through some abuse as a child, and I needed an outlet. So I picked up a pen and a pad and got to work. And I didn't think it was, anything other than just writing. But shout out to teachers and educators who really pour into their students, because it makes a difference. I had an educator tell me, hey, I think you should do something with this. And he entered me into a competition, a statewide speaking competition. Okay. And I started doing that, and I won for 5 years in a row. So from there, I just blossomed into this poet and speaker, and really started to take it serious. And then I went off to college and kept doing that throughout college. I took a break off because I was going through a lot of things relationship-wise. Relationships can, distract you sometime away from what you're doing. So I got distracted for a long time, maybe like 4 or 5 years. But then I ended up putting out a book, went on a small book tour, came back, got distracted again. And finally, I linked up with my best friend, Sharon. And she really re-inspired me to start to take this thing serious, as well as I kept getting jobs that I hated. Like I would, I hated the jobs that I was doing, And I finally was like, I need to let this thing feed me. And so I really asked God, hey, if this is what you want me to do, you got to show me something. So I quit my job, and I haven't been back since. And I've been doing this. Like, this is what I do. I mean, I do a little part-time situation. Shout out to Do It Designs. It's a custom T-shirt and printing company. And so, I do some work there on the side. But other than that, it's full-time poetry, full-time speaking. And, yeah, that's what we do, man. That's the journey.
That's what's up. Like, how often do you go out and, and do engagements? Like, how often are you actually on the road making engagements and talking to the masses?
You know what? It really depends on the season. Like, it's hard to try to convince people that you need to pay somebody to talk to you. So, like, it really depends on the month, the season, who you have behind you, who your team is. And so, you know, I finally linked up with a management company, Conscious Consultant, my friend Shayla Turner. So she's been making sure that I stay busy. So I got a lot of stuff coming up, you know what I'm saying, we could talk about later. But it really depends on the season and how you push yourself in that season. Like Black History Month, that is work time. Like work. Like I love Black History Month. Everybody wants somebody to come in and spit something about our history or whatever the case may be. And then, I mean, you got April, National Poetry Month, the summertime, all the open mic gigs and things like that. And then it's just knowing how to market yourself to tell people, now you need me at your event. You need me to help bring hope and inspiration to the classroom. So I figured out other ways to make sure my words travel beyond me, home decor, you know, put it on clothing. Like, what are other ways that I can expand my brand? So I'm working all season, all year.
Okay. I want to switch gears because I wanted to hop in and talk to the king.
How you doing, man? What up?
It's a king to king.
King to king. What's going on, black man?
The open mic king and the NBM king.
You already know. We do it for Wakanda. Wakanda forever.
I never flinch.
Hey, first of all, let me say that's a tough act to follow, but I respect that, mommy. I swear to God, everything you said, that's dope. I really like that, man. That's what's up, man.
Thank you.
For real. Shout out to yourself, man. Shout out to all the women that's out here making boss moves. Shout out to Boss Lady, man. Shout out to all the women out here making boss moves. You feel me? Now, king to king. My fault. I had to.
It's all good. It's all good. You know.
He was trying to butter us
Kings got to celebrate the queens.
Yeah, you know.
But tell us about your journey. I know you got the the mixtape and everything. We're gonna talk about the mixtape because you got some jerk on there hosting it.
Big jerk.
Yeah, big jerk. But tell us about your journey. You tell us about your story from.
For sure, man. I was born here in Cleveland, Ohio, man. I was stayed here till I was around 6. My mother moved me and my little brother to California on some, like movie type situation. Like I always planned it like what's love got to do with it? You know what I'm saying? When she left in the middle of the night, that's kind of how my story was. And we left from here, moved to California, and fortunately I got a cousin who most people know is Hakeem off of Moesha. But my cousin Lamont, he allowed us to, live with them till we got on our feet. So from my first 6 months to like 8 months in California, just being a kid, I was, around a lot of famous people and just soaking it in and knowing how to be a person in the industry. And I kind of liked it. Not even kind of, I actually loved it. And just going from there, my mom met a man who was in the industry and made a lot of songs that we still listen to this day. Like notably, like This Is How We Do It. My dad made that in our studio in the backyard. My dad made Back in the Days by Ahmad. You feel me? My dad did a lot of work with a lot of West Coast artists. And just seeing him work, man, he was a DJ as well, man. Seeing him work, make beats, and produce. He had a record label for a quick minute, Bar 9. And he had a few artists. And just being a kid in the studio, watching him work and just seeing that ethic. I remember days where he was up 2 or 3 days off coffee and taking us to school, picking us back up, and we sleeping in the studio, you feel me, with the mic on. Like, it was just, like, stuff that burned memories into my brain. And from there, like, my mom wrote my first rap when I was 6. I remember it to this day. And, like, it's still something funny with the fam. They still make us rap it every time we get together. Shout out to my mama, too, man, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here, or I wouldn't be doing this, for real. So shout out to my mom. But then I did my first talent show at Prospect Elementary, actually, in East Cleveland.
Uh-oh, we got a caller.
We got a caller calling in.
Hey.
Look like it's coming from North Kakalaki.
That's what's up.
Hey.
Let's see.
Shout out North Carolina.
You are tuned in to The Vibe. Who this is?
Man, this is Miles, man, from Elizabeth City, North Carolina.
What's going on?
This name is Boss Lady.
Hey.
Hey.
Miss Boss Lady, long time no talk, man.
Thank you. I appreciate your support.
Man, you did a lot for me back in the day, man. I was trying to see if we kind of, link up on Kindle, man.
Yeah, it's cool. Just go ahead and hit my DM, and we can chop it up after I get done here.
Don't be sending them no dates on the show.
That's what it sounds like.
He tried to hook up with the boss lady. But thanks for calling, bro. Thanks for calling.
Make sure you subscribe to the website, too.
Yeah, go to www.thevibeonair.com and click the follow button.
Okay, I definitely will, man. I definitely will.
Click it. Click it.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling. Go ahead with your story.
Yeah, but yeah, I went to Prospect Elementary. I did my first talent show, and I actually won my first talent show. And coincidentally, I did the song "This Is How We Do It," and I actually won. My little brother was in it too. Shout out my little brother KAHLI Bud. He was doing this little Michael Jackson thing. We talk about that to this day. Went from there to me just being as smart. Like I took pride in being smart and going to school and just learning words and how to present myself out here in this world, this crazy world. And I kind of I became myself. And once I knew who I was, I took that and I took my whole story of from graduating high school early to going to college on 2 full-ride scholarships, playing baseball and football at Grambling State. Shout out to GSU. They gave me a great opportunity. I came back home on a vacation on some homesick type stuff and got into a little trouble, with a pistol, just being, young and crazy with my friends. And,
right.
That changed my life. And from there on, I lost my scholarship. And instead of just being down about it, I just decided, that it wasn't my route. Because I know if I would have did that, I probably wouldn't be sitting in this chair right now talking to y'all good folks, for real. So it was like that happened for a reason. I started doing more music. I come back home to Cleveland. And when I just came home and I seen how wide the music scene, how open it was, I'm like, man, I know I can do this, man. And I just started doing it, and I caught the attention and caught the ears of a few good people and a few higher ups in the music. One of them being Boss Lady, and we just been doing it ever since, man. Ever since, never look back. This a project that I've been working on for a long time, and just for it to have come out, I actually put it out on April 4th, which was yesterday, because that's the same day I beat an attempted murder trial a few years ago. And it was just like I said, I try to take all of my negatives and turn them into positives. Like, take all the sad stories, all the bad stories, and try to, present them in it. Because I know I ain't the only one that's going through this, so I just try to put it on wax. Because maybe some people don't know how to say what they want to say or what they're going through, or maybe don't want to.
Right.
And hopefully when they hear me, it's like, okay, I like that, because he telling my story.
They'd be like, King did that, so hopefully you don't have to go through.
Yeah, because we all kings, we all queens, man. We all, and that's how it is. And I got kids, and I teach them that too. We ain't, we was kings and queens before we was anything. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Now, how old are you?
I'm 28.
28. Okay, so you a youngster out here doing wilding and profiling and all that.
Yeah, man. I'm young, man.
Yeah,
now,
man. We got your single here, the Blue Rags.
Oh man.
I'm not playing it today though.
Okay.
He's just messing with you.
Whenever you want to play it, listen to that. That Blue Rags though. That Blue Rags came about. I want to say like 2 months ago. Okay. 2.5 months ago. I was chilling at the house, man, and my brother came over. Shout out to my big brother, Raylo. You see him on billboards and stuff all through the city. He graduated from Tri-Cities music program with honors. He went down to Memphis on one of their little things and won some competition. And he doing real good. He came through. We had the studio, and we was feeling it, and I just decided to, just let it hang one time, man. Let the people hear my favorite color, what's going on out here, because no matter where you from, no matter if it's red, black, blue, green, wherever, you could be a pink, purple, rainbow like Tekashi 6ix9ine. You feel me? Whatever it is.
We was talking about him earlier.
Whatever it is, you should feel it, because it's like you put in there what you want.
You need to Google it under
Don't Google
Ratchet
it. Hey, you ain't missing out on nothing, man. Save your eyes, the blood work, man.
We gonna play this song in a second. I gotta talk to TIERRA a little bit though, Miss TIERRA KAHLI. So, feel free. That's what it's there for. That's why that glass is there that you resting your phone on.
Let me go ahead and do my thing.
Just scrape it against the mic and make it sound loud in our ear. Thanks. So TIERRA,
what's that?
So you also are an accomplished author. You said you wrote one book when you were younger. Mm-hmm. How many books do you have under your belt now?
I have 2. One of the books is Digging Deeper to Go Further. And the second book is actually, I was the editor on the book and had, some pieces in it. But what I ended up doing was working with a summer program called Freedom Schools. And so I took my scholars that year. We actually put all of their poetry together and published a book. So it's about 60 authors on that book. But I wanted the scholars to see themselves in a book. And I thought it was just powerful to have 6-year-olds doing a book signing at the end of a program that they completed, a literacy program. So I was like, we've been reading all this whole summer. Like, what would it be like to have your own book? And so we published that together.
There was a lot of mamas in that book signing just to
it was so many. But it was, to me, it was one of the most powerful displays of what you can do when you really put resources behind our kids.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like you had, young black boys that couldn't read at the beginning of that summer and increasing their read levels, but not also increasing their read levels, but becoming an author themselves. So when people ask me, what's your greatest accomplishment, that's definitely one of them. Being able to let 6, 7, 8-year-olds all the way up into seniors be able to say I'm an author before I was even able to be legal. So that's incredible to me.
That's right. Now, I got a silly question.
What's up?
Here we go again.
I know it was coming, man. I know it was coming.
So the hair.
Yeah.
Everybody know you for the hair. Mm-hmm. Why the hair?
Why the hair?
You know what I mean? What made you do that like that? It was an accident one day that just said, you know what, it look cute. I'm gonna keep rolling with it. I mean, that's your unique thing though, and you flaunt it real well.
I appreciate it.
Every picture you do, it's mostly on that side. You got something usually scribbled in it.
No, he did.
But no, for real. For real, she'll have some type of good.
Yeah, my little patch. So the patch came from a breakup. So normally when women break up, like real bad breakups, something has to change, like physically, and normally it's our hair. So like I wasn't chopping all of this off. So I just, cut this side and here we are.
And that's it, right?
Yeah,
hey,
it had,
It look good though. You
I
nice with
appreciate
it.
it.
I
Thank
see what
you.
you're saying.
Where did I meet you at? I don't even remember where I met you at. I
was doing my thing at an open mic, and that's when you were still doing Fredericks, and you had asked me to come through and do a feature. So
I thought I asked you before when I was at Kings of Queens.
We probably did, but I wasn't in a
it.
space to go to Kings and Queens.
Yeah, Kings and Queens was rough. You had to.
Y'all ain't heard that from me. I just said I wasn't in space.
I'm just saying. Shout out to Kings and Queens, by the way. That's
big up Kings and Queens.
The greatest open mic in the land that ever was built there.
Shout out to Kings and Queens.
Wednesday Night Live. I had to plug my old
Will
stuff.
it be a return?
They talking about it, but we don't know. Get the money up, Kevin. So, because like I said, I just showed a picture of you on her live on Instagram, and the guy was like, they like your hair, and you know that people like your hair because you constantly posting pictures.
I don't post pictures.
You do.
I mean, it's hers. You feel me? It's hers.
It's natural.
It's hers.
It's always, even when you braid the rest of it, that's a lot of damn hair.
No, it is.
It's a lot of damn hair. But you know it's fly.
I appreciate the compliment. For me, it's all about branding.
Like she gonna go home
no
and
matter
hit it with the brush, like.
Right. Shout out to Vibe on Air.
Like,
shout out to my barber. Shout out to my barber. I love my barber so much. I call him Rookie.
Rookie or Ricky?
Rookie.
Okay.
Oh man.
He's a little young dude.
Wow.
But no, he's really, really, really dope. And he's up at Fadeaway on Northfield. I either go to him or Eric. And Eric is in Southgate.
Shout out to Eric Braxton. That's
yes,
my homie.
I love you, E.
EBZ.
Okay.
One is at the nighttime, one can go to the daytime. So they
Eric,
like team.
Eric is the only barber.
Free
Eric,
promo.
the only barber that come to the barbershop after 5.
Man, but it's brilliant, right? Because he hit all the third shift people and like the people who can't get to the barbershop.
Yeah.
Like E just that man.
I've been dealing with E for years. I had to stop because I couldn't keep them hours no more. I used to keep them when I was at Kings and Queens, which is right next door.
Right, get it right. And so you know what I'm saying? Go through, see my man's E if you trying to get cut up before you go out
He'll
for the
cut
night.
you up,
like,
though. He'll do a good job for real.
Nah, he's dope.
My barber comes to my house because I got kids.
But is he gonna come through at 11:30?
Yeah.
Like
He's
You can
been
get a
at my
haircut
house at
over
like 9 o'clock at night.
If you go to
getting my
Southgate
kids hair.
Barbershop, you can go there at 1 a.m.
That's
Get
the kind of
your hair.
barber that
like
we need.
you.
and then go get a shot.
I know a barber like that too.
You sure can.
You
Like,
can get a
I
line
know
up and go
barber
get a
like
shot.
that too. On life. While we shouting out barbers, let me shout out my barber, the best barber in the land, man. Bobby Boucher, man. They good. You good? Everybody, y'all good?
Bobby
Play
Boucher.
foods for
Hey,
Bobby
Bob.
Boucher.
Hold up.
You already know. You already know.
At Major
where we
League?
at. Yeah, you already. Hey, and he know who you is, Bobby.
Because I had them.
was.
They've been on the shore before twice.
That's cool, man. Hey, Bob.
And shout out to Bobby
Shout out
Boucher.
to
He
Bobby
all right.
Boucher, man.
He all right. Bobby all right. Shout out to the old man Quinn over there too, man. He old as hell, but
Who twisted your dreads?
Shout out all the barbers. All the barbers, huh?
Who twisted your dreads?
Who twisted my dreads? That depends on who you asking. No, I was just joking.
Nah,
you
that
know,
sound
you
like-
know you twisted me up, man. You have me. You put me together. Shout
Wait,
out to Boss
who
Lady.
twisted you? What?
The
I
one we
did.
looking at right now. She twisted me up.
Listen, I hustle. I got 5
She
kids I
definitely
need to
twisted
take
me
care
up.
of.
All right. Hey, shout out to everybody working.
On
man.
life. Shout out to everybody with any kind of hustle. Man.
Yeah,
the hustle.
the legal hustles.
No, right, the legal hustles. The legal hustles.
The ones that gotta feed the fam.
Right. Everybody gotta eat.
That's his drink. He's like,
Everybody gotta eat. We gonna keep continuing the conversation with TIERRA, KAHLI, and my man NBM King, but we about to take this quick pause. We're gonna play some music by NBM King, that Blue Rags, and I think I'm gonna jump into this video. I'm trying to keep it hip hop, but I kind of feel like I want to play some Stan Edward Moore, some Tennessee whiskey.
Hey man, go get that. Never look back on Spin Really all accounts. Let's go get that right now.
Oh yeah.
Never look back. NBM King. You hear me?
We about to jump into that right now. This is the vibe on air. Mr. D's, the open mic king, the boss lady Megan, boss lady and 2-liter head girl. It's the vibe on air. I'm just playing, man. You ain't really got no big head for a small person.
What's up with you? How you doing? This is your player, Joey's outside an unknown celebrity, and you're tuning in right now to thevibeonair.com. Keep it here, man.
K-I-2. I don't show love cause niggas don't show love back. Big blue rag, I bet my OGs love that. 10 them shots my way, I'm sending big looks back. Dreadlocks hanging out the back of my skull cap. I don't show love cause niggas don't show love back. Big blue rag, I bet the OGs love that. Send them shots my way, I'm sending big looks back. I don't show love cause niggas don't show love back. Big blue rag, I bet my OGs love that. You send them shots my way, I'm sending bigger back. Dreadlocks hanging out the back of my skull cap. So big I can't conceal that. 100 round drum with Ferris wheel in. Yo, word around town, you got the dealing. See you gon' give what we gon' take, you gotta feel that. You either rolling with the mob or you getting rolled over. He ain't around when it's beef, then he's a part-time soldier. Hey, boy, why you lying? You ain't moving no. See, bitch, you tripping with all that love shit. Get out my face. Okay, I'm screaming free the gang till the gang's all free. I still gon' buy Quez a whip cause he believed in me. See, as a man, all I really got's my word and my. Keep on talking about them plays, I put you on pause. Bang! I don't show love cause niggas don't show love back. Big blue rag, I bet my OGs love that. 10 them shots my way, I'm sending big looks back. Dreadlocks hanging out the back of my skull cap. I don't show love cause niggas don't show love back. Big blue rag, I bet the OGs love that. 10 them shots my way, I'm sending big looks back. Chaos hanging out the back of my skull cap. I'm NBM King and I hit. I got your bitch on my list. She got my on her wish list. Never look back on her hit list. Smoking grams and I'm eating my. I do not with just anybody. Body kicked in, I'm feeling gnarly. Hold up, wait. Back and I'm on go. And I came in at 1244. And I came in with 1244. 1244. Once you do the math, before I could read, I was good at math. Talking all that fly till I wet him up like a bird bath. Kid said I'm so hungry, daddy. Told the I'm hungry too. Trying to get it all up out the hood. If I shine, yours shine too. Couple text from out of state. Asking did I get the Western U? Went to North Carolina State. I was dressed in all Duke blue. Screaming free the gang till the gang's all free. I still gon' buy Quez a whip cause he believed in me. See, as a man, all I really got's my word and my boss. Keep on talking about your place, bet I put you on pause. I don't show love cause niggas don't show love back. Big blue rag, I bet my OGs love that. 10 them shots my way, I'm sending big looks back. Dreadlocks hanging out the back of my skull cap. I don't show love cause niggas don't show love back. Big blue rag, I bet the OGs love that. Send them shots my way, I'm sending big looks back. Dreadlocks hanging out the back of my skull cap.
a nice video shoot while we set up. Appreciate y'all. Yeah. This could be a part of history.
noises. Right.
It's the vibe on there. Mr. D's over Mike King. Megan the Boss Lady. We in the building right now. We talking to TIERRA, KAHLI, and the NBM King. And it's been some interesting conversations during the break.
Yeah.
But you know, that's for us to know and y'all to not ever hear.
Unless you on my IG live.
Right. If you, oh yeah, that's right. You got you on the nosy live. That's what I call that one, the nosy live. We talking to TIERRA and King over here, and TIERRA.
What's up?
So you know, you got some new projects coming up.
I do have a lot going on.
Now, before I even talk about your new projects, I got to talk about the last project I saw you at. It was over at Europa. With Justin Fraley.
Rest in peace, Lamb before we ride. Okay, so no, I had decided that I was ready for an open mic that was purely poetry. No shots to, the open mics that was happening at the time. But I wanted to get back in touch with that Def Jam poetry feel. Mm-hmm. And so we started Land Before Rhyme, and it was an amazing time. We had about 7 shows that ran. It was once a month. We had a lot of dope artists, not just from Cleveland, but from surrounding areas, and also Tennessee, Kentucky, and Georgia. So like we was moving, and then life happened. But Land Before Rhyme is definitely coming back this year. We looking for early summertime to really bring that thing back. So just keep your eyes, ears to the streets for that.
Now I gotta say, I saw some dope artists there. Some dope performers, and I got to shout out Underdog Academy.
Oh, yeah. Man, shout out to UVA, man. Like, that was actually, they became our partners with the event. And it was we just had a good vibe with each other. Like, it was, we got work done. And for me, they were some of the dopest poets that I had come in contact with.
They was raw. And it was like just 3 dudes that, that you wouldn't even think was together.
Yeah, it's like 7 of them, though. Like, they got a whole squad. Oh, and they actually have some shows coming up this weekend. Follow them on their Instagram, Underdog Academy.
And I definitely do, because I got to get them on here too. So
oh yeah, they doing some stuff in Columbus.
I talked to them like, how long ago was that? A year ago?
It was last year. Yep.
Yeah, that's when I talked to them, and I told them, hey, I need to bring you on the vibe on there. But yeah, so what do you have coming up now? What can people expect from?
So I have a really dope project that I'm working on with Orlando Watson, and it is so hard for us to keep this secret as to what we are doing. But follow us on Pentatell on IG and all social media, and I mean you'll see when it's time for us to release that project and what it is and what we're doing.
I don't get no exclusive.
I can't, man. When I tell you, I want to so bad, but Orlando would call me and cuss me out. So to avoid all of that,
a non-disclosure agreement though. I know NDA.
To avoid all of that, I can't tell nobody. But when I tell you, it has been the hardest secret to keep. But Cleveland, we promise y'all will know first. Y'all will experience it first. So just keep your ears to our IG, all our social media. Y'all know what's up. I will say this.
What else do I bring you on here for?
I will say this. We have been working on it for about 4 months now.
Okay.
Shayla with Conscious Consultant is really managing what it is and what's going on. And like I said, we didn't want to start no other place, no other city but our hometown, Cleveland. So I pinky promise I'm going to call you and be like, hey, D's, let everybody know what's up.
All right.
So there go your exclusive. And so with that, there are some events coming up that I'm doing. Shout out to Exposure from Akron. We're doing her album release. She's a really, really dope poet, but she mixed poetry with, hip hop. And she's just, it's like Lauryn Hill and Tupac had a baby.
Oh,
like,
wow.
That's Exposure. So like she's dope, and it's definitely something to come
it's
and
like
see.
Me
so
Against the World while strumming my fingers.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, it's like Tupac and Lauryn Hill had a baby. So it's Exposure Live. It's called the Airbed album release party. That's April 14th.
The Airbed.
The Airbed. Mm-hmm. Yep, the Airbed. The show starts at 5. You know what I'm saying? Hit her up on IG for more information. And let me see, I got like a whole little list. Oh, I totally want everybody to come to our prom. Me and my best friend, well, a piece of her, that's her business. We're throwing an adult prom because everybody hated their prom or didn't like they date or didn't go to prom.
I like my prom. You can't speak for everybody.
Okay, so now you're like one of two people that I have heard.
I went to prom because they said I had to.
Right, like my prom day.
I went to prom because I knew I wasn't gonna make it to after prom.
Okay. My prom day stole our rental car to go pick up some greenery, and I was so pissed because like it was the prom song, and I had nobody to dance with because he was too busy getting high. Dang. So like I just feel like it's so many people with terrible stories, and so we want to give people a second chance. It's July 21st.
Did he go to Sonic after that?
He go to Sonic after that. So it's July 21st. Definitely follow me on IG to get more information for that. That's coming. And then last but not least, this really, really dope event called He Loves Curves. Excuse me. He Loves Curves Boutique. Okay. It is their 4th annual fashion show. And that's Sunday, May 6th, 2014. I had the honor of opening that up. And as far as information, just hit up at see, people calling me interrupting while I'm trying to. No, she know I'm here. No, that is Shakira is such a boss. Or at.
I've actually been trying to hit her up.
Yeah, like hit her up because
I follow her Facebook's post.
And she's so dope. Like her events are incredible.
So
like
curvy.
Yeah, no, she's beautiful. Like
she's freaking beautiful.
She's so pretty. So yes, I'll be working with that event and doing some spoken word there. And then always just follow me to see other things that's going on. I'm working.
That's what's up. That's what's up. King, y'all throwing stuff around.
No, I just got a picture from my auntie, man. She got my daughter and all my nieces, and they got wigs on, and they just.
Oh, they're adorable.
Let me see. I'm gonna put that on camera real quick.
Go ahead though, yeah, because I love my kids, man, and my nieces, man, all that.
Ooh, and they got the poses.
You see
down
them though?
too?
Look at them though.
Oh.
So it ain't all shoot 'em up, bang bang. I do it for them though. You feel me?
They got the poses.
That's the kind of stuff I get mid interview. You know what I'm saying?
When daddy duty calls.
You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff I get.
So what can we expect from you, man? What's next for you?
Oh man, I'm just scratching the surface right now with this project Never Look Back. This is the beginning of the end. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just try to take it from here. I got a lot of stuff I'm trying to get out. I got some projects in the work that I can't really speak too much on, but I got some.
Oh no, you want to talk about me though?
No.
Right.
I can say this.
What's going on?
Say this. I can give more than you gave. I got some songs already recorded for it. You feel me? I'm gonna just say like we just released 1, and we already on to 2. You feel me? Really on 3, but we gonna just keep it right there, and we gonna just. I want everybody to go get that Never Look Back for real by NBM King. You can get it hosted by 1017 Brick Squad's very own Boss Lady. You already know, and I got a lot of stuff, a lot of shows that's gonna come up. My birthday actually coming up, so I'm planning on doing a video shoot and like a party and a release party all at the same time, and it's gonna be real. I always every year I throw a party, and it always end like with a tattoo party or something like that. So this year I was thinking about doing something different, probably I don't know, like a black tie event or something, man, because I know people that like to dress up. And I like to dress up myself, and it's just, that time coming, and I feel like that'll be a good move for me this year with all of the good stuff that's going on. I've been real blessed so far this year, man, for real.
That's what's up.
In life in general, you feel me?
When's your birthday?
My birthday is April 25th. 425, I'm a whole 100. You hear me? I'm a whole 100. 425. I'm a whole 100. I was born that way.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
So...
Bullheaded.
I got something for y'all in a little bit that we gonna do. We ain't gonna do it yet, but we gonna do it in a minute. But Tierra,
what's that?
Who are some of your influences as poets that's locally in this city right now? Who are some of the people that you like lean on when it comes to poetry?
Orlando, my partner in crime. Like me and Orlando have become so close. Just on. Like really good friends through this project. Mm-hmm. Him and his wife have been mentoring me beyond just the poetry. So it's just a really dope relationship that we have right now. I don't even think they realize that they helping me through some things with my craft, with my performance and those things. So it would definitely be Orlando, hands down. Like he is a poet who understands the technical things. And what I appreciate about people who understand their craft, from the technical side is, for me, you can be way more creative when you can get down the things that make your craft, whatever your craft is. Like I always tell my students, like, you say you want to be a basketball player, but you don't understand the fundamentals of what that the game, like, you know what I'm saying, or
raw.
practice, all those things. It's the same thing across the board, any craft, and he understands those things. And from me coming from a place writing from just a raw experience space, I didn't really deal with the tech stuff. I mean, I majored in English in school, but I still didn't really dive into that side of poetry. So it'll be Orlando, hands down. And the way he vibes with music and poetry, that's a whole nother, it's not a floetry type of situation. He kind of got like I always describe him if Chance the Rapper and like Raheem Devine had a baby.
Hey,
that would be weird, but
you and
a lyrical baby.
Yeah.
Okay, like
it's a lot of
I got what
babies
you're
being had.
saying.
Yeah.
A lot of babies.
A lot of babies.
Yeah,
being
because I don't know.
had. Weird situations.
I don't know how to talk in color, so like I
Nah,
feel like
I don't even know how that would be physically possible. But I know you've worked with a lot of like poets and artists in Cleveland, because, you know, I've seen you at a bunch of different venues. You know, like from the Arrogance to the Justin Fraley's to the LS Royals and all that stuff. Who do you like though? If like you when you listen to them.
Wow, that's a hard question. I used to love listening to LS Royal because he had like a real hip hop vibe with his art, so it wasn't like that, you know, oh, the sun and the moon and the stars.
Yeah, I call that
like
poetry.
it wasn't that.
That's
it wasn't that
voice.
poetry, and I just like that poetry is actually boring to me. So like LS had rhythm to it, and I mean everybody has their own flavor. Like even I always tease Justin because I was like, he was like this trying to have sex on the mic with your voice in your poetry, but it was dope because like it was like real Janet Jackson, you know, in the 90s, like that just real sexy control vibe on the. So I love my brother. I always tease him about that though. So I love everybody because of their differences and how they approach what poetry was. Because I mean, you got your B. Hosley, who was a classic Def Jam, like, you know, Black Ice type of feel. And then you shoot over to your Jay Smith, and now him and his wife is doing their thing and really holding it down. Shout out to him and Dominique. Really, you know, it's just everybody had their own vibe, and it was just dope.
Cause I like The Answer and Chantel. They was cool to me. You know, Poetry Fiend. Of course, he's funny to me.
Yeah.
But you know, I hate the poets that just felt like they were just so overly intellectual that they just everything was
go over your head.
Yeah. Like Journey Blue can be some peace and blessings, but Journey Blue has got a whole nother vibe to herself that I love. That's my homie. But I hate the poets that's like.
they like the incense to take off their shoes and socks.
Your words are like
no shot to
ribbons
them.
of string lacing up my boots, continually having me walk to you.
Two of my favorites though two of my favorites that I think people sleep on. They actually got a little gig tonight. I might have to go check them out. Ephraim and Damian McClennan, they holding down Cleveland on the slam poetry side, like hitting national scenes, doing that, and really, you know, bringing home the championships for us. So check them out on Instagram. I don't know their Instagram names, dang. But if you look up the poetry slam teams, you'll definitely find them because they putting Cleveland on the map, man.
That's what's up. So, King, on the Cleveland side, on the rap side, because, you know, you named a lot of stuff in L.A. and everything, but, you know, this is Cleveland, this is the land.
Yes, sir.
Who do you like that's in the land right now?
Himself. Besides K.I., to be honest, it's an R&B artist, man, and that's not even being funny.
Who's that?
It's Bam. It's my brother Bam Bam. He go by the name Bam, 216 Bam.
I know Bam.
I know you probably know Bam. He is an amazing person, amazing artist, and the way he does things is just so like it's free, but it's meticulous. You know what I'm saying? And just like you said about your peoples, when I was going through a lot of stuff and not really knowing what I wanted to do, Big Bro was like, listen, we can't have you out there. You got a good spirit about yourself. You got this talent. Let's harvest this and that's really what Never Look Back came from, because from that moment on, I really never looked back, man. So if you asking me about that, it's really like him, and then I got some brothers that's really hooping in Akron, that's really on the team, and really in college, that's really got the studio set up in their dorm room, and they really stay up 24 hours a day rapping and going to school. And I admire stuff like that, man. Wow. But I do work with a lot of artists that's in the city, and I do got a lot of friends and a lot of people that I'm cool with. But I don't show love because niggas don't show love back, man.
And you gonna say niggas on there? And then you got me saying it. Then he got me saying it. Then he got me saying it. This is what happens on the vibe on there. Do you see? When you start the vibe, and the vibe just turns into a whole nother thing.
That's my bad.
It's all good. I should have caught myself. But I also wanted to ask you this before we go take another break real quick because I got something planned for you. The NBM. Now I had NBM Bud Mac on the show. Mm-hmm. Is that a relation type of situation, or is it just two different things?
That we two different things. NBM Bud Mac, I'm not really I don't really know who that is, but NBM, who we are and what we stand for, is totally different. I'm pretty sure if you type in NBM, it's probably gonna be a billion. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like if you type in anything else, the vibe is probably gonna be a billion. But what was in Bud Mac's?
New Black Media.
Yeah, that was New Black Media because they have an e-magazine.
He got the magazine, NBM magazine. Yeah. Hip to them. Yeah. And you know what? When that magazine first came out, everybody was hitting me up like, bro, you got a magazine? I'm like, no, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But I had respected that, and NBM, we the new black man. We the new black mob. You feel me? So it's a whole different thing. When we protest, it ain't just, hey, let's write a letter and you know what I'm saying? Chant. No, we put in action. We the fathers that's actually in our kids' lives and want to be in our kids' lives. We the young men that go to school and take pride in education. We know the streets because that's where we come from, but we know the books as well, and that's what we take pride in as well. Because if we know what we know, you can't tell me what we don't know. But you learn something new every day. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like saying we all knowing, but I know that we call it an umbrella. We call it the umbrella effect. I know that if my brother don't got no umbrella and it's raining, you know you can always stand under my umbrella. Right. But I'm going to prepare you to get your own just in case it do rain. You feel me? That way we both got one. And if mine's blow or mine's get messed up in the wind, guess what? I can go to yours until we walk to the next step to get an umbrella.
Listen.
It ain't all shoot 'em up, bang, bang. No, we about life.
So now,
wait a minute. No, I ain't got, and I can't let the moment pass. This is why I do not put blanket statements on all ain't whatever.
Hey, shout out 52 Savage. You know you might
because like for women, like, or for a lot of the women that I had conversations with, we miss the guys that talk like that or believe like that or have the mindset of that because it's so clouded by all the other foolishness.
Everything else that's going on.
You know what I'm saying? So like really shout out to your camp and to the men who are out here moving and doing like that.
You gotta be able to have a conscious mind while still being able to live the life.
That's the word, conscious. Like some people that's woke-ish and conscious-ish. It ain't even about that, man. Like I got, like you just saying how I smile with my kids. Like most people see that with drugs and money. Not saying that like we did better than everybody, but we are not afraid to show who we really are. Like we not afraid to make our mom proud and make our dad proud. You feel me?
Because there's a lot of people that say they woke, but they not conscious.
Nah, these people are, man, they taking naps.
They not woke. Their eyes just open.
That's it. They sleep.
They woke and they hear stuff, but they not conscious.
There's levels to it.
And then we try to wake them up and shake them up, and if it's too much for them, we just let them continue to go about their path. But the ones that it catch them. You feel me? When they hit that right ear and they catch that right tone in your brain, them the ones that you feel me? Like everybody's story different. I know this, and we ain't nobody rich. You feel me? We all come from the slums. We know that. The roaches, the rats, the bed bugs. So why not try to get away from this? People trying to get rich to come back to this. Mm-hmm. We on some LeBron James and what he did with all his friends. They don't never got to ask him for no money. You see what I'm saying? The LeBron James' birthday come up, they all can buy him $250,000 whatever and not really be phased. Right. Because he put all them in a position of power to where, listen,
they can do it themselves.
If you do art and I got enough money to buy an art studio, I'm going to buy this art studio and you run it. If you do music, I'm going to buy a music studio and you run it. If you do radio, I'm going to
teach you how to be efficient with that. Yeah, that's that concept.
You can lead a man to water.
But you can't make him drink.
Exactly.
Real life.
And when she booked you, and I say, I just had Bud Mac on here, and then they say NBM King. I'm like, is you gonna just book everybody from NBM one at a time just to fill the space?
No, NBM and I, we got a history. The way we met through Freddie Mac. And he got a slot on one of my mixtapes.
Shout out to Freddie Mac.
Shout out Freddie Mac, man. He definitely was one of the people that was the first one. Like, hey, little dude, where you from? Come here. Let me give you my information. Give me your music. And and like you said, I met you through him, and it's just good people. Good people do good things.
I saw his talent and
And one last thing I want to touch on before we go to break, because we was talking about this a little bit during the last break about, you know, the Blood Crip situation, you know, nowadays. And, you know, it really, you know, people talk about Blood and Crip and all that stuff, but really, it's not like it used to be.
They don't know what it's about, though.
It's not. I mean, more now, like I said, we talk about gangbanging, how it's a culture. Yeah. It's a culture out there in L.A.
But no, and that's what I was telling you on the break, though. Like, it's not a culture. It's a way of life. Out here, it's a culture. Out there, it's a way of life because you're not born in it. Like, I mean, you're not sworn in it. You're born in it. It's not so much like where you, I'm going to go be a Crip because that's what I like, color blue. No, you could have just been born in this neighborhood. Your whole family could have just been born in this neighborhood, not because they bloods, but because this is where they safe.
Right.
Your grandmother been living here in this red area, and your dad grew up here, so all his friends is red boys.
Pass it down.
And it's just like that. So if you move from this area and go to where it's predominantly Crips, first question they ask you is where you from, because for one, you didn't grow up here. You feel me? And that's just really what it is. Everybody be like boxed in cages. I came from a household where they call split families. Like my dad a blood, my brother blood, my mom don't bang. She's Christian to the death, and I just so happened to be the only one that was a Crip. And it wasn't because where we was from, because we was also a family where we moved every couple months. Like I said, my dad, he was in the music industry, so he was, you feel me, in and out. Well, he's my stepdad, but he raised me. I was 5, 6 years old when he came into our lives, and he's still in it. So he was in and out. And my mom was really kind of like the head of household. So with that being said, it was times where rent was due and we couldn't get it, and he had to help. You know what I'm saying? So I went to a lot of schools, and all my friends was just coincidentally Crips. My brother was 2 grades up under me, so every school he went to, I never went to. You know what I'm saying? So when I got to high school, I went to the same high school as Ice Cube, Eva Longoria. I went to the same high school as a lot of these known people, and it was just like, man. And it wasn't so much as because of the shooting and the color, and I seen it as like what NBM is becoming. It's a group of guys that come together for one common cause.
Taking care of each other.
And let's just get this done. Right. And at the time, like you said, it was different. It was a way of life for me.
Right.
I got to go home every day to the Blood neighborhoods. I stayed in Inglewood on 5th Avenue, 104th. You feel me? Right down the street from the Great Western Forum. It get bloody over there. And I got blue on, but they knew who my dad was because he was yay hot to a horsefly coming up because his mom stayed there. And
that's some LA stuff right there. Yay hot to a horsefly, by the way.
Yeah, when I was a little dude, pretty much. But long story short, it's not even about that no more, man. Red and blue make green. You see how Nipsey got his stuff going, but you see him on tracks with like YG and Lil Wayne and stuff like that, because if you good and I'm good, why we gonna let these streets and these boundaries, you feel me, corner us off of what we can do? Like that's not what it's about.
Because the way I look at it, like even when you listen, like, and I listen to the Game heavily, I love the Game. And you know, I think I might bang the whole summertime. I think I might bang the whole summertime. You know, that you know, he talk about it like it's just okay, he about to bang this summer, cool. Yeah. He bang it, you know, and you know, he talking about gang banging or whatever, but you know, it's not the same as when dudes back in the day, like when Colors came out and everything, they was gang banging, they was gang banging.
No, they was banging. That was a whole different. And then like that goes into what I was saying as well, because even back then, like that's where it was rooted. Back then, you couldn't leave your neighborhood, man.
Right.
You was liable to down the corner, and growing up out there, it's like. You can stay on 100, like, just use this, like, out here. You can stay on St. Clair and 105th and be a Crip. Then you go to 108th and St. Clair, and it's all Bloods from there all the way to 120th or Eddie Road. Right. And it's like, but you got to go to that gas station.
Yep.
So you can get your car shot up just going to the gas station. You can be going to school and get jumped just going to school.
See, and I grew up in that area. I grew up on 123rd Superior, and at that time when I was growing up, we had the Nuttywood Block Crips.
Nuttywood?
Yeah, Nuttywood was over there, and, you know, I grew up with most of them. We didn't really have a lot of blood that situation. When Nuttywood Block Crips used to fight the folks. Or then you had Valley Low. Or you had Vice Lords. You know, that's what it was.
That's old school. Yeah, that's with the tribe and all that.
Yeah, like, the tribe. The damn EC tribe.
And that's where my family from, EC, so I got a lot of tribe.
Shout out to Kevin Downey.
They was red boys, so that just goes to show. But, like, my kids, they don't know that gang life.
Yep.
My kids, my son walk around the house saying he the king of Wakanda. I promise to God.
Yeah.
He'll tell you.
That's all he need to be.
Yeah,
he'll tell you. He'll walk you and look you in your eyes and say, "You are not the king of Wakanda. I am the king of Wakanda.
I am T'Challa."
Real live. So that's what it's about, man. And we, I said, we in our we like to be in our kids' lives, because you know tomorrow not promised, man. And it's all about memories. It ain't about money with us as well. Like, you can't die with it. You can't take it with you.
Exactly.
So, you know, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. And that's how we just all live our life, man, because we young and we know that we
bang, bang, gang, gang, son.
Yeah. All that.
Bang,
Some
bang,
of that.
gang,
All
gang.
that.
Bang,
East
bang,
side
gang,
is still East side. I still say that. You
Hey,
feel me?
we about to take our last break real quick. When we come back, we got a little game to play. This is the Vibe on Air. Mr. D, Super Mike King, Megan, all the way on the camera shot. Oh, there you go. Hey, Megan, how's it going?
I don't know, my big head's in the way.
Nah, your big head is always in the way. I'm going to call you Globy.
No, he didn't.
We will be right back. I'm going to play some music from True Soul.
Yes.
And I'm going to play a mystery music video because I don't know which one I'm going to play yet.
Mystery.
And then when we come back, we got a little deviousness. It's the vibe, y'all. It's the vibe, y'all. On air, believe it or not.
You can call whenever you want to.
Yeah, except right now.
Except right now, because they on tape, obviously.
Hello, this is Chanel McLeod, the motivational speaker with a twist from professional inspiration. Make sure you check it out. The Vibe on Air. Tune in.
True soul. Lord, tell me why it gets so hard. I try to hold on and just fight. Cause I gotta stay strong, gotta hold on. Cause I know my baby's watching me. Oh yeah. And it hurts so bad, don't wanna show the truth. So I keep a smile on my face, I don't want her to see the proof. But I know it's gonna hurt her, probably gonna kill her like murder. So I gotta stay strong. It's so hard, trying to raise a child from a
You didn't know, now you know.
Fingers to the knee to support your family, but it's okay. Be strong, focus on getting more better days. Even though it gets hard at times, don't ever give up. A change is gonna come. Let's believe a change is gonna come.
I used to wanna make everything alright, but I had to face the fact that things wasn't right. We want the sunlight, but the nightlife just feels so right. Keep the shit tight, cause this life will take your life. Shit real, nigga. Better keep that steel with ya, cause they'll deal with ya. In these streets, it ain't no love. Get how you live, nigga. If you in the streets, become the plug and do it big, nigga. Fuck how they feel, nigga. Gotta run the bag up for the family. Yeah. And a lot of niggas won't understand it. No. But this that mindset, gotta have it. Yeah. And I'll be a savage till I get it. And the only time niggas wanna see you up, if the fucked in the front. But you will never catch me fucked up. And that's on everything I love, nigga.
It's so hard, trying to raise a child from a 9 to 5. The money just don't go far. You work your fingers till they bleed to support your family. But it's okay. Be strong, focus on getting more better days. Even though it get hard at times, don't never give up. A change is gonna come. Let's believe a change is gonna come. It's so hard, trying to raise a child from a 9 to 5. The money just don't go far. You work your fingers till you bleed to support your family. But it's okay. Be strong, focus on getting more better days. Even though it get hard at times, don't never give up. A change is gonna come. Best believe a change is gonna come. Ooh, don't you give up on you. No, don't give up on your fam. Oh no, don't give up at all. It's gotta go on. The show must go on. Gotta keep fighting, gotta go on. Hey.
guess what? It came today. I got it. It's finally here. I'm so excited, man.
He says that he loves me, says I'm true. He knows how to act, he knows what to do. He feels good about me, he says to follow my dreams. He says I have plans, says I can say. He pushed me to greatness, he is the cause. Never a bad day, it was never my fault. He says that he loves me, and I love him the same. He gon' ride with his baby girl, straight to the end of the game. Have you ever had love like this? I'm glad that I met him. Have you ever been loved like this? Like this? Why I do it like I do, yeah. Whoa, and I must say that I love you. Yeah, yeah. He's the other half of my world. Been with me from day one, and I know that it's true. You can handle it, baby. They got nothing on you. Just answer this question: why would you make me a claim when you know in the end they may not remember your name? But I do, and I can't help but ask. You've been good to me, baby. At the least I can grasp the love that you're giving me. Just know that I do. If you ever wonder, you got the best of me too. Have you ever had love like this? I'm glad that I met him. Have you ever been loved like this? Like this? He is. Why I do it like I do, yeah. Whoa, and I must say that I love you. Yeah, yeah. He's the other half of my world. He says that he loves me. He says that I'm true. He knows how to act. He knows what to do. He feels good about me. He says to follow my dreams. He says I have plans. He says I can say. He pushed me to greatness. He is a cause. Never a bad day. It was never my fault. He says that he loves me, and I love him the same. He gon' ride with his baby girl, straight to the end of the game. He says that he loves me, and I love him the same. He gon' ride with his baby girl, straight to the end of the game. He says that he loves me, he says that I'm true. He knows how to act, he knows what to do. He feels good about me, he says to follow my dreams. He says I have plans, he says I can say. He's the other half of my world. Mood is high. No one else like this. You and I, it's a highlight. Just
He learned that from a video game, probably.
I can't do it. Then see how she looked at me. She like, brother, please.
Yo. You are back. Well, we are back. You are still here. It's the vibe on air. Mr. D, Open Mike King. Shout out to Miss She-Flex. Shout out to Henny Black. Shout out to Melanie Knight, Aisha Oliver, Brian Gresham. What's up with your big bald head ass? Shout out to Shalita Cotto, Carol Marie, D Custom. Shout out to Carmen Marchini.
Shout out to everybody.
Carmen? Shout out to Good Girl Sir. Shout out to Andre Caver, one of the best jazz saxophone players I know, Sandra Pritchett. Shout out to Pearl the Chef, Chris Young. Shout out to Simone Tripp Brown, Kathleen Hunter, Felicia Lewis, Dan Edward Moore, Takia Norman. Shout out to everybody on Facebook viewing in, man. I appreciate y'all so much, man. We in the studio right now with TIERRA KAHLI.
Hey, y'all.
And the MBM King. K-I.
Yes, sir.
K-I, which is the first two initials of King. I'm smart.
First of all, they're not
how many breaks to
initials.
figure
They're
that
the
out?
first two letters.
K-I.
K-I. Yes.
Oh,
and
Lord.
it's about that time where we try to humiliate our guests by
Yes.
playing a very, very easy game that a lot of them fail.
Yep.
It's just so crazy that these
Because you
folks-
probably be cheating, man.
No, it's not no cheating at all. It's not. It's there's no way I can cheat.
Nope.
It's not TIERRA.
TIERRA.
They're gonna say I'm cheating just because I'm black.
Is it multiple choice?
Oh, Lord.
Right. I don't do
anything
good
with
with
Here we go
tests.
with this black.
Is it anything with multiple
I
choice?
don't like.
It's not multiple
I don't
choice.
like.
I just always
I
choose
don't
C
like-
if I don't know the
I
answer.
don't like tests. I don't like tests. I don't do well
No,
with
you're
tests.
supposed
I
to
never
choose
done
E
well with
all
You
the
tests.
can't
above.
choose C. And I'm gonna tell you, this it's a very easy game.
They hearts pounding.
It's
looking
a
up they
very.
nervous.
I'm just gonna tell y'all that. Look, y'all need to just relax.
I'm good.
Well, why you pulling
I like
that up?
surprises.
What you think about us getting in the studio together?
Yeah,
We was having a
word.
little side conversation.
We're gonna talk about it in a second because I already got it up. I don't need you to tell me to pull it up. But we're about to play what we like to call. Yeah, I just checked you. America's favorite game show. What does it mean? What does it mean?
Oh
It's
my
the
God.
game show where you have to define slang words into regular English. Are you ready to play America's favorite game? What does it mean?
Let's do it.
That's wrong.
I like that.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
The rules are very simple. I'm gonna spell it out to you.
All right.
You have to define a slang word into regular English. You can't use slang to define slang.
Okay.
Okay.
And you
Cool.
just have to simply define it. It has to be the correct answer.
Okay.
All right, let's do
Now,
it.
if you get the answer correct,
They're all gung ho. They
You
think
get-
they're gonna get it right.
the correct buzzer.
Let's go.
If you get the answer wrong, you get the wrong buzzer.
Get the
And of
wrong
course, you will be timed.
Oh, let's do it.
Are you ready?
Are we on a team?
No.
Ladies first then.
No. It's going to be first because she's in the first seat, so she's already first.
By default.
But let's get ready to play. What does
Let me get call my.
it mean?
No phone of friends.
You can't. Yep.
Ah, okay.
Lifeline. You get it.
No
And
lifelines.
no lifelines. It's very simple.
That's cool. Let's do it.
TIERRA.
What's up?
TIERRA KAHLI.
Dun dun dun.
Thank you for saying my name right. Appreciate it.
I had to practice. TIERRA. Your word is make it rain.
Is make it rain.
Make it rain.
That is to be able, right? That's a phrase, but that is to be able to have an exorbitant amount of money and throwing it, whether it be in a club or some party or an area where there's a lot of people.
And that is correct.
I know.
That's what's up.
I know.
It always is easy at the beginning. NBM King.
Let's go.
KING.
K-I.
Or KIKI.
he gonna be repeating it after the show. K-I,
That's cool.
K-I.
K-I.
Your
K-I.
word is
Dun dun dun.
Becky.
Becky. Becky is a Caucasian female,
You can say white. It's okay.
a white female who performs oral.
That is
Let's
correct.
go.
That is correct.
Let's go.
That is correct. Or you could have just said oral.
Hey, well,
Yeah.
I got it right.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Shout out my squad.
TIERRA.
What up?
Your word. I ain't gonna give you that one yet. Your word
He said yet.
Right.
is savage.
Oh, TIERRA KAHLI. But not. don't give me that. It could be a rude person. It could be a person about their business. It could be. I feel like it's a slew of things. Like, but definitely a person who got a I don't care attitude. Like, I'm going for it.
That is correct. That is
TIERRA
correct.
KAHLI.
That is correct. Yeah, whatever. MBM King. K-I-K-I. Your word.
At least we know he knows how to spell.
Your word. Go F yourself. Is bet.
Bet means all right. That's my favorite word.
That's correct. That is correct.
Bet.
TIERRA KAHLI.
Let's go.
TIERRA KAHLI.
Okay, the word.
KAHLI. Your word is hyphy.
Oh, to be hype. Like, wait, can you say to be very energetic in a space?
Hyphy.
That is
Make the
correct.
nosy
That
neighbors
is
want to
correct.
call the cops hyphy.
Yeah.
What she said. NBM King.
K-I with a capital 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your word is P-H-A-T, fat.
Pretty hot and tempting.
You can't use slang.
You have to define it, sir, not tell me what the letters mean.
That means that you are a very beautiful individual.
That is correct.
Pretty hot and tempting.
That is correct.
Yeah, come on, man.
She
Oh,
was
yeah, we
pretty
about to
hot
drop.
and
We
tempting.
gotta drop. Come on now.
All right, I'm about to give you the hard words now.
Oh, okay.
Iron sharpens iron. Ain't that what they say? Steel sharpens steel, something like that.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yep.
I said it right the first time. We good. If we was on, we undefeated right now. But she
TIERRA
gotta miss this
KAHLI.
one just so I can be like, yeah.
Your word is lean.
Oh, that's cough syrup mixed with alcohol.
That is actually incorrect. That
No,
is
why is
actually,
that?
that is actually incorrect. That is incorrect.
Hey, they trying to kill themselves.
You can take it, NBM King, if you can define what lean is.
Lean is codeine cough syrup mixed with a beverage of your choice. Sprite, preferably.
I feel like I should have got that because if it's
Shake
a
it up
beverage
a little
of your
bit. You drink it.
But it's never mixed with alcohol because
It's
you
never
will
mixed with
die.
alcohol. You
will
will
die.
No.
He is correct.
Go back.
Let's go.
You
K.I.
will, no,
Hold it down for
wait,
the 7.
hold on.
What does Future call it?
He called it
dirty.
Not dirty. He do call it
Wait,
dirty Sprite.
pause.
Dirty
Flag
Sprite.
on the play. You will not die if it is an alcoholic beverage that is under points. I think it's
You
like,
gonna die.
No,
You gonna
you can
It
mix
said-
it
it
with
says
Smirnoff
on
and
the
you
bottle,
gonna die.
That's not lean,
don't
then. That's
drink
something
alcohol.
else.
Do not
No,
consume
he
alcohol.
said a
Hey, TIERRA.
drink of your choice.
Hey, TIERRA,
I
check-
don't like
check this
losing.
out, though.
I'm very competitive.
TIERRA, check this out, though.
You won. Actually.
Hey, TIERRA, did you hear it? It's like a broken duck telling you wrong. TIERRA KAHLI.
What's up?
You got that correct in BM King.
That's what's up. I defer my win to the young lady to my right, man.
No, you can't.
Damn.
There's no such thing as
Dang.
deferring anything. TIERRA KAHLI.
What's up?
Your new word is
I like this game.
skirt skirt.
Ain't that like leaving? Like kinda.
Is that your final answer?
Go and give me my little wrong thing.
Okay, I was going to. MBM King.
Skirt mean like I'm out. Like let's go.
No.
That's not correct.
I
either.
don't know. I thought that she was right. I really thought she was right.
Yeah,
She
ain't that
wasn't.
what it is?
What is it?
It's swerving around my haters or speeding fastly around my haters. Skirt skirt.
No.
Or the best definition I had too, because it has another definition. It's how fast. It's the sound you make when you whip in the pot.
Who said that?
Say that.
Bud
Bud Bag
I was gonna
said
say
that.
but I didn't want to be like, oh.
Skirt skirt.
That's the sound
Because
of
we
the
all
fork
started
hitting the
laughing.
pot.
Yep.
Well, then there's that.
Both of you are wrong, so there you
Okay.
go. The next word.
Uh-oh.
We have a caller calling in straight from Georgia.
Uh-oh.
So we will hold this for just a second. You tuned into the vibe. Who this is?
Hey, this MBM Bray.
Yeah, some
MBM,
of that,
what's
big
going on? What's
Bray.
going on?
I'm chilling. First of all, I'm gonna say that was the worst definition of skirt in my life.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's the definition in?
Like pulling off. I'm out.
Thank you. Like,
yeah, Bray.
No,
You
that's
can't
one
agree with
skirt.
that.
Hey, shout
That's
out,
one
shout
long
out Bray.
skirt.
You
Shout
can't agree
out
with
Bray.
that.
No, skirt, man. You know when you
yeah, like when you
it catch
listen.
it catch the.
Yeah,
Whipping up
like
a baby.
You know what
Bray
skirt
was on
skirt
Never Look
is?
Back. That's Bray, man. Shout out Bray.
You know the actual definition of skirt is an ad lib that rappers use now.
I swear. That's in the Urban Dictionary or that's in Webster's?
It's on Google.
Oh.
Man, I'm with the caller, man. He's still on the phone.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm here. What's going on?
I'm with you, Punkin. Like,
What's going on,
Nah,
Bray?
that's what it is. He out here cheating us, man.
That's my game.
Hey, we appreciate you for tuning in too,
Yeah,
brother.
thanks for tuning in, bro.
Yeah, send some of that Georgia heat.
He had to
this
call
way.
in like, hold up, man. I ain't heard you.
Right. He's like, let me call them real quick.
You want a word too?
Yeah, give me a word. I'll take a word.
All right, you on my team.
Caller.
Dang.
Your word is bromance.
Yeah, bro, man.
Bromance.
Hey, can I get a skip on that?
No.
What'd he say?
And the clock is
Skip on
ticking.
that.
Hey, no, he on your
dang,
team,
Bray.
bro.
Time
And he
this
from
up.
your camp.
All right, he
your
on my team. Yeah, come on, let me get it. Let me get it.
No, you know, Tierra, you said he took it for
She
you.
passed him like she
No, okay, so look, can I help my teammate?
Go ahead.
Bromance is when like two dudes are really, really close to each other
Non-sexually.
in friendship. Not sexually, but it's a friendship.
Okay.
That is correct. That is correct.
Hey, Bray.
Yo,
Hey, man, what's your favorite song on Never Look Back, bro?
my favorite song will Never Look Back. You can't.
It better be Never
It's
Look
what?
Back, bro. You won't never look back. How could you not say it's Never Look Back?
It's 'cause
Y'all,
I-
That's very
technically, y'all
unselfish
ain't
of
give him
you.
a chance.
That's very
Technically, y'all ain't
unselfish
give
of
him a
you, man.
chance.
That's why I love you, brother, man.
Because y'all talked over him.
Right now, I gotta say smoke right now.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
You ain't the first person that said
He
that.
said smoke.
Yeah, he said smoke.
Well, you
A
know
lot of
we about to
people
get
like
that
smoke.
music in here. We're going to be pumping it on the vibe on every Thursday. So make sure y'all tune in and listen to that.
Subscribe.
And
Yes,
definitely
sir, yes,
subscribe. Shoot out your name again, big bro.
My name MBM Bray on all platforms. You can find me at MBM Bray.
That's what's up. And
Yes,
you are
sir.
tuned into the vibe on our man. Thanks for calling, man. We appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Bray.
Thanks, teammate.
I'm
It's
so
okay.
happy he said that about skirt because I felt like
It
she
don't
was
matter.
right.
Yeah,
It don't
because I
matter.
knew I was
Like if she
right.
were-
It don't matter because I'm the judge. All right, so two words, and then we're gonna call it. Tierra,
What up, though?
your word is lit.
Oh. So lit it has two different things. So you could be like real energetic, real hype, real
time
on
we're
one. Don't do that. Or you could be drunk, or you could be high. So it's just really being in another state of being.
That
I like
is
that.
correct.
That was a great answer.
Very good
I
answer,
know.
Tierra.
Thank
Very
you.
good
That was a
answer.
great answer. I'm just wondering where the timer was at, though.
I'm just wondering where does all this hate come from? All this shade.
The game brings out the,
man, that's
the
where it's coming
badness in everybody. It's the game.
Blame for everything tonight. It's because I'm
You
the white
can't
girl
hate
in
the
your
player,
house.
but still don't hate the game.
Blame
You
it on
white?
blame it on the white girl. It's
You
cool.
white?
I don't know what she is.
I didn't know you was white.
I thought she was Puerto Rican.
Here you
I thought she was Croatian.
Not Croatian.
I thought she was South Salvador or something.
Indonesia. I thought, what I say,
Mira,
Pakistani?
papi.
Huh? You don't even sound Mexican saying that.
MBM.
Listen,
King.
don't make me
Let's
rap
go.
in
This for the
Spanish
win
'cause
right
I
here.
do
Your
it.
final
win.
word.
This for the win. Let's go.
Your final word
Give him a hard one.
is hangry.
Really, though?
There it is. That's what I always am. I'm hangry. I'm mad because I'm hungry. So I'm angry. When you hungry, which means you hangry.
Right, I was just
That
gonna
is
say
correct. That is
That's
correct.
the only thing he said the whole show. You need a Snickers.
He need a Snickers, bro. I'd like to thank both of our guests for playing the game
Flat out,
and for
flat
playing this round of the world famous What does it mean? What does it mean? Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Our contestants will receive absolutely nothing because we ain't got nothing to give them. But thanks for playing anyway. This is another episode of What Does It Mean?
Look, Ma, I'm on TV, so I did win something.
Look, Ma, we made it.
We made it.
All right, this is we ended the show now because we went a little over, but I like going over because we having a good time. We vibing. You vibe.
Yeah.
You
no, this is definitely the vibe. I swear,
appreciate
man.
it,
I
man.
appreciate you, Deeds, for real. You too, boss lady.
Man.
You too.
I try, man.
Thanks,
you know what I'm
I see Tierra got her kids on her phone.
First of all, that's what you get because this is me and my baby brother.
Okay, well, I didn't think you had kids, do you?
No, I don't have kids.
Okay.
I'm good and single with no kids.
There you go.
Well, let's go get a drink and we'll talk about it.
Kids can be young.
But, all right, final thoughts on everything, man. So what would you like to impart, Tierra, to people that are listening right now about you, and what would you like to leave on their souls right now?
No pressure on their soul.
Right.
No, I want everyone to remember you have to give yourself permission to be as great as you already are. Too many of us are trapped in this space of not forgiving ourselves, not knowing who we are, not knowing who the King of Kings is. And when you don't know who your father is, you act as such. So get in touch with who your daddy is. And so for some of us, that doesn't mean the one who actually birthed us. And believe the story for what it is or for what it's not. But when you know who you are from a spiritual, cultural, and historical standpoint, you can begin to walk in that and walk in more power and give yourself true permission to be your greatest self. So just don't be afraid of who you are, because the world is waiting for you to get in line with what your purpose is.
That was beautiful. And shoot out all your information so people know how to find you social media wise and everything.
You guys can continue to follow me at KAHLI, which is TKAHLI, on Instagram, on Facebook, Twitter, all of that jazz. And yeah, that's it. I got a website. I keep forgetting about this website.
Yeah, I was about to say something about it.
I know. I'm like being a new business. Yeah, being a new business owner is crazy. Like, I'm trying to learn how to do all this stuff. So the website is KAHLIOutloud.com. You can check out all my merchandise, book me for speaking engagements, see videos, photos, and all those things. So KAHLIOutloud.com.
Because it's funny, because I got your number, and I correspond with you. And somehow I got T Khaki in my phone.
That's what's up. Thank you for spelling my name wrong.
Was I drunk when I got the
number? You could have. You were sleeping, swear. Whoa, I got the picture. Like whole sleep.
Come on.
Like,
you got the picture?
No, like in the middle of a set of people playing in the front row, he knocked out.
It was a long day that
sleep.
night. I was drinking early.
I got the picture.
I was drinking.
I got
early.
receipts.
I don't care. I'm not embarrassed about it. I don't care.
Right. I respect that.
People know me. They know who I am.
No regrets.
Great Wall
No
got a picture
regrets.
of me knocked out sleep.
No regrets.
Driving home from Virginia. He says he's going home with my head. I said, go ahead, post it.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
and then,
no regrets.
King, same question. What would you like to impart to people right now? As you leave, and how would you like to leave your mark on people? So,
I'm gonna just keep it short and sweet, cause she said everything that I was gonna say too, and I like that. Where we at in society right now, man, we got some really good people out here in this world, and I'm gonna just leave y'all with the 7 L's, man. I'm gonna just let y'all in on the 7 L's. That's live life lavish with large laughter, love, and loyalty. And I promise you, if you live by the 7 L's, you will live to see the best number you can ever think you will ever see, or not think you will see. One more time. That's live life lavish with large laughter, love, and loyalty. The 7 L's. That's what MBM stand for. You hear me? He said, when you see it, don't think it's gang. You hear me?
Gang.
We live by the 7 L's though, for real, y'all. So, and just remember that there's always somebody in a far worse position than yourself, and just treat every day like it's your last, because you're not promised tomorrow. So tell everybody you love them when you see them and why you can, because you don't want it to be that time when they can't tell you they love you and it's too late.
That's what's up, man. Now give out your information so people can find you social media wise.
You can find me in your drink. No, I'm just playing. You can find me on all sites and on everything at MBM King. That's at MBM King, man. Real live.
That's what's up. I'd like to thank our guests, man. It's been.
I had a great time. It was awesome.
It was dope, man. It was dope. It was like straight drugs.
Oh,
dope.
MG.
And you know, I'd like to thank them for being on the show. It was a pleasure. You know, I've been trying to get Tierra on the show forever, and you know, she always, I'm doing this and I'm doing this, and then I got.
Excuse me for working. My bad.
Yeah, it's your fault for working. But boss lady, before we go, you know, of course you got to shoot out your information so people know how to find you.
Yes, of course. Go ahead and follow me on IG at 1017 BSM Boss Lady. And then go ahead and follow me on Facebook under my government name, Megan Casino, COUSINO. If I'm full, send me a DM. I'll hook you up.
And also, you can see her new blog on hugeheads.com and
not huge heads though.
Swollen craniums .net.
Her head is not even that big. What are y'all talking
Her
about?
body just little. All right.
Right. It's just
shout out to all the callers that called in, especially all the followers that were.
Shout out to
IG.
everybody, man, on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, all them followers,
all the way
man,
from California,
from
Georgia,
everywhere,
Texas,
man. Shout out to my
Florida.
people in the Chi. Shout out to my people in Cincinnati, Georgia. Shout out to the cuz over here, man. He need to walk over here, get on the camera.
Yeah,
Walk over here, man.
Come say what's up one
He
time.
said good.
He like your favorite uncle with the red cut.
Yeah, can't no
man.
camera see you right there, man.
He just a jeweler though. He don't like.
You gotta
to
come
be in
over
the
here.
camera.
You gotta
He
go
a
over
jeweler,
there.
though, and that's-
He said he good. He
He
don't
the
even.
youngest jeweler I know, man, and it's so raw to
He a
me that
jeweler?
he my cousin. Yes.
His name
man.
Jacob?
No. Yeah, come on, come get some camera time.
Come
One time
on,
for
man.
me, cuz.
Just
Come
show
on.
your face real quick.
Come on, man.
Show your
At least
face.
say hey, ma, or something, just for me.
Say made it,
It
my.
don't matter. Come on.
Almost to the
It's
top of
always-
the over there, right next to him.
Where the
Come get on
Snickers
with
at?
big cuz.
Right there.
Yeah.
There you go. Look, yeah, lean down. You gotta come.
Hey,
Yeah.
you need anything you want.
There you
hey,
go. There you go.
hey,
Look,
hey,
oh, the
MBMD,
love
yo,
was
that's
so
the-
That
great.
was so cute.
The love was
That's
so
MBMD.
great.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, some of that. MBMD
Yeah.
on IG. You hear me?
That's what's up. That's what's
Oh,
up.
that's mine.
Hey,
Yeah.
I gotta thank everybody for coming out. We appreciate y'all.
Yes,
but it's
yes.
time to go, man. You have been officially tuned in to the Vibe on Air. Make sure you check us out on all social media. Hit us up on Facebook at The Vibe on Air. Hit us up on YouTube at The Vibe on Air. Hit us up on Periscope. It ain't on there. At The Vibe on Air. Snapchat, The Vibe on Air. What else I can say? Instagram, The Vibe on Air. Mixler, The Vibe on Air. Go to www.thevibeonair.com. And Twitter, well, we ain't got no damn Twitter.
Me neither.
I ain't getting no damn Twitter. I got a Twitter for me. But I ain't getting a Twitter for them.
You messed up my picture.
It's all right.
We ain't up there anymore.
Wait, we'll have another one later.
Dirty dish. My mama raised me right.
It's a kitchen to there. You can clean your dishes. But you have been officially tuned into the Vibe on Air. Be back next week. We'll have some guests for y'all, some more talk, some more craziness. The Ratchet News will be better. Megan will have her segment together. Tierra will not be here, but she'll be watching. So will MBM King. They taking pictures. Look at them. They over there like people that take pictures. Yeah, download, send us music to the vibeonair@gmail.com. Send your videos. Let's keep it moving, man. Follow, subscribe, and vibe. Follow, subscribe, and vibe. Make sure you are tuned in next week. Let's go!
Yeah, all that.
Y'all got